Vampeer Saga Part 3 Wallachian Blood.
Written by Leonidas Stănescu.
Netra, a police officer and a seemingly ordinary young woman, discovers she is the strange yet powerful reincarnation of Vlad the Impaler, tasked with a sacred duty to defeat a supernatural threat to newborns. Accompanied by Desineus and guided by Zamolxis, the ancient Dacian deity, Netra's consciousness travels back in time and experiences Vlad's struggles against the Turks, revealing the pact between him and Desineus, a pact that would allow him to gain dark powers and control over the ancient army of vampires. Back in the present, Netra grapples with the dark legacy she carries and the knowledge of the sacrifice that may be required to end this supernatural evil. Under Desineus' tutelage, she learns to project her own space, to build her own realm which represents the source of her own power. When she learns she must enter into the heart of darkness to purge the realm of evil once and for all, Netra faces an impossible decision and makes the ultimate sacrifice, which will have a global impact. Netra, the reincarnation of Vlad the Impaler, a young woman with latent supernatural abilities and a destiny to combat an ancient evil. Desineus, a centuries-old priest tied to the ancient Dacian gods Zamolxis and Vlad the Impaler himself, guides and mentors Netra, offering wisdom and support in her fight. Sean, an Interpol agent whose family was saved by Netra, becomes an unlikely ally seeking to understand and assist Netra in his own way. The dark storm heralding the mysterious deaths and miscarriages of newborn infants around the world is in fact the source of that supernatural evil. The story unfolds in the modern Singapore, and in the time of Vlad the Impaler, blending historical fantasy with supernatural thriller elements. Netra must learn to fully master her spiritual powers, to stop these evil forces that are hidden to almost everyone else. Sean, after observing Netra using her special abilities, reveals his membership to a secret society, the Freemasons, keepers of a prophecy, that foretells Netra's sacrifice and her role in vanquishing the evil realm with her flaming sword. Netra learns from Sean that she is the Dark Angel, and according to the prophecy, she is required to sacrifice her own blood to destroy this evil from within. When Asmara is about to give birth, from a vortex opened beneath her bed, a vampire tries to possess the baby about to be born. While outside the house, a storm of unprecedented size threatens her newborn son more violently than any of the previous victims. Netra defeats the horde of vampire ghosts threatening Asmara and her baby, but not by killing them. Rather, by piercing their soul with her special sword, the vampires recover their ancient aspect of Dacian soldiers and ascend as a white light, finding peace. Sean is lethally injured by a vampire ghost, and Netra, urged by Desineus, heals his wound using the powers of her special blade, revealing she is more than a warrior, a purifier of evil. Vampeer Saga Part 3 Wallachian Blood is a dark fantasy supernatural thriller that blends historical figures with ancient mythology and contemporary supernatural threats. Comparisons can be drawn to Van Helsing, Constantine, and The Witcher, blended with the historical and mythological richness of Bram Stoker's Dracula. However, this screenplay offers a fresh perspective by centering on a powerful female protagonist with unique abilities and an exploration of ancient spirituality and the nature of good and evil. The story, while exploring themes of good versus evil, destiny, and sacrifice, sets against a backdrop of both the modern world and the historical Wallachia in times of Vlad the Impaler. In the story's climax, Netra, following the prophecy, sacrifices her own blood and is pulled into the realm of darkness, which is a horrifying and inescapable dimension filled with lost vampire souls. She makes the ultimate sacrifice, entering the realm's core and unleashing the sword's power, freeing the trapped souls and destroying the source of evil. Vampeer Saga Part 3 Wallachian Blood weaves themes of destiny, sacrifice, good versus evil, and the power of faith into a supernatural thriller that explores the moral complexities of fighting darkness and the burden of an ancient lineage. The target audience for this story includes fans of dark fantasy and supernatural thrillers, with particular appeal to those intrigued by historical myths and legends reimagined in a contemporary context. Vampeer Saga, written by Leonidas Stănescu.